Hi guys, my name's Caitlin and I am from grassfedgirl.com. I am a holistic nutrition consultant, and for the past 10 years I've been healing my body with an ancestral diet, and most recently I've had a lot of success with the carnivore diet for working on my Hashimoto's. So if that's interesting to you, then stay tuned. We're going to be talking about how I lost 32 pounds after having my baby. If you don't know my story, in October of 2018, I started carnivore. I lost 20 pounds really quickly, and a lot of my symptoms, such as digestive symptoms, went away. But then later I got pregnant and I had a baby. So I gained 50 pounds when I was pregnant, and since September 2020, which is when I had the baby, I've been trying to lose the weight, not aggressively or anything, but just little by little. And so far I've lost 32 pounds. I gained 50 pounds, I lost 32 pounds. And this video is just gonna be talking about what I've been doing to try to do that in a very calm and relaxed way. First of all, I follow a pretty strict carnivore diet. I eat 3 meals a day. I don't get a lot of sleep. There's a lot of uninterrupted sleep, broken sleep, messed up sleep. So I let myself have 3 meals a day because I figure my cortisol is really high in the morning and I just want to get some food in. I'm not starving or anything, but I just kind of allow myself to have that because I just don't need any more stress. So I do not fast at all. And if you're rebuilding your health, I think that fasting can be very dangerous for you. I have another video on fasting, but I won't get all into it. But anyway, I am rebuilding my health from, you get very depleted when you have a baby. So I am trying to just slowly rebuild my health. I'm not trying to lose a lot of weight quickly, and I'm not being aggressive because to me, you know, nurturing my baby is number one. Fixing myself is number one. So that is coming first before any kind of weight loss. But you know, of course, I would like to get back to how I was. I was in good shape. I was about a size 10 when I lost weight on the carnivore diet the first time. So this is really kind of my second time, even though I never really stopped. But of course, I gained, you know, weight while I was pregnant. So anyway, I want to lose it in a calm manner. So I'm eating 3 meals a day. And if I want more or less, whatever, if I want a snack, whatever, but you know, when you eat 3 meals of carnivore, of meat and eggs, you're just not that hungry, so you really don't need to snack. And sometimes I do eat 2 meals, it just depending on what I'm doing that day, but I just give myself that permission that I'm not trying to fast or anything like that, because when I think about restricting food, I like eat more. So for me, eating 3 meals just gives me that like sanity, and I don't feel pressured to cut back or reduce, and because that to me has the opposite effect. For a while there, I was allowing some sweeteners. Right after I had the baby, I was allowing some natural sweeteners like stevia or xylitol, erythritol, things like that. But I cut that out, and that helped me lose an additional 7 pounds. So first I lost 25 pounds right after the baby. I didn't really change much. I just lost the weight. I didn't really have to think about it too much. And then right after that, it just stopped. And I was just completely stopped for maybe 2 months or something. And I don't weigh too much, maybe once a week or twice a week, something like that. But it was just completely stopped. I just kept seeing the same number, like up, down 2 pounds, something like that. When I cut the sweeteners, it made a big difference. I think I was having them in my electrolyte drink, and I switched to the unflavored version, and that really helped. And I'll show you which electrolyte drink I use. Now, I do think electrolytes help you so much. They help with cravings. I take my electrolytes, I take 2 or 3 scoops of this a day, and this is the unflavored. I have used the flavored in the past, and I love it, but I had to cut that out because I felt like the stevia was affecting my blood sugar and my weight loss. So I switched to the unflavored, and I love this one too. You can put it in your water and it's not that strong. So if I don't take this, I get really blocked up and constipated and I crave sugar. So if your electrolytes are out of balance, you can mistake it as a sugar craving. So definitely keep your electrolytes working, and also this keeps my digestion moving. And if you're not moving your digestion, then you are going to be holding on to weight, because if you're going to be bloated and all that. So it's pretty obvious that, to me, after doing carnivore for a long time, that this makes a huge difference. So for me, I'm not somebody that can do no salt. I need my salt, I need my magnesium, I need my I need all of it, potassium, and the other electrolytes that are in here is so helpful for me. If I don't take it for a few days, I'll get a massive headache. I'll think I don't need it, but then I'll get a massive headache, and then I'm like, oh wait, I didn't take my electrolytes, and I'll have to get myself all back on track with this. So if you want to save with this code GrassFedGirl in the link down below, you can use my code and save, I think it's 15% off of Relight at their website. This is amazing stuff. It comes from the underground salt caves in Redmond, Utah. So USA, yay! Okay, the next thing I did was, right after I had the baby, I was eating a lot of goat cheese and a goat dairy, goat yogurt, sheep yogurt. These are very nourishing foods. They're nutrient dense, they're low carb, but they just weren't helping me at all. They were actually making me hungry, especially the yogurt. So when I cut that out, I was able to not snack at night, not eat at night when I was up breastfeeding. And it really just helped regulate my appetite. I think, you know, for me, I get kind of a surge in my blood sugar when I eat yogurt or goat dairy, goat cheese. That makes me gain weight. And so when I cut all that out, it was really hard because that's kind of a comfort food for me. I cut out the goat dairy, of course, all other cheese too, all cheese. And you know, when I think back on it, when I first started carnivore, I didn't eat dairy either. I allowed butter and ghee, mostly ghee, which is clarified butter, which has the casein removed. I allowed that at first, and that's when I had the most success. So I'm just trying to go back and duplicate what I did the first time. You know, you can't, when it worked the first time, you can't expect it to change it and then it worked the second time. So, yeah, cutting the sweeteners, cutting the dairy, cutting the goat cheese, the goat dairy, that really helps and has been helping. So, so again, I lost 25 pounds, then it stopped. Then I cut out the sweeteners and the goat dairy, and it started up again. And just this week, I lost another pound. And my scale is it doesn't throw you a bone. It doesn't help you out any. And I know there's other factors. My clothes are fitting better. My face is looking a little less puffy. So I'm not just going by the scale at all, but I'm going by my clothes. There's one pair of, you know, exercise pants that I bought right after I had the baby, and they're kind of like falling down now. Like I need a different pair because they're too loose, and they used to fit really good right after I had the baby. So, and you know, I'm not the kind of person who just loses weight just by, like, you know, osmosis or the air. Like I have to work at it really hard, because when you have Hashimoto's, it slows down your metabolism, and it's just makes it really hard to lose weight. So I'm not just like, oh, I'm just gonna breastfeed and the weight's gonna fall off. No, that's not me. So if that's you, congratulations, I'm happy for you. That is not the way my body works. I have to work at every pound. So another thing I've been doing is my walking. I walk probably 3 or 4 miles a day. I just love the nature. I love to get outside. I hate being in the house all the time. So the nature and the walking and all that, it's a stress relief. I'm not walking fast or anything like that. And when I first had the baby, I had a C-section, so I was like struggling to even walk at all. So I just walk really slow, and just, it's more of a stress relief and just like movement. So I do walk about 3 or 4 miles a day, and that's been really good. I've tried to do some weight training, but my sleep is so broken up, I just can't consistently commit to weight training. Maybe when the baby's a little bit older. I just find myself having a hard time committing to it, because one day I'll sleep good, the next day I get no sleep, and it's just like, and I don't believe, when you're getting no sleep, I don't believe in doing hard exercise or HIIT training or really pushing yourself, because you're just gonna lead to adrenal burnout. And I've had that before, and it's a real big mess. So I just avoid a lot of stressors when I'm trying to rebuild my health, because I've done it several times. So how I lost 32 pounds. I let myself eat 3 meals a day. I fixed my electrolytes. I stopped eating stevia and other sweeteners. I let myself walk a lot, and I eat no dairy. So I hope those tips have been helpful. So far I've lost 32 pounds since I had my baby in September last year, and I'm just going slow and calm, and we are getting there. So he's getting big, 6 months old. Thanks so much for watching. Please get my ebook. It's all about how to lose weight on a carnivore diet. I'll put a picture right here. And if you are starting carnivore, it's the best book, I think, to give you all the real deal. And it's quick, easy read, but 182 pages with 42 FAQs, meal plans, everything you need to do a carnivore diet. So I hope that you can get it, and it will get you on the right track. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.